This is the plaintiff, Eric Patterson. He says the defendant, his girlfriend's sister, got into a heated family argument, and the defendant took out her rage on his Mercedes-Benz. The woman took her handicapped niece's walker, hoisted it over her head, and used it to smash his windshield. He's been unable to get her to pay him the $219.19 it's going to cost him to repair his car, and is suing her here and now for the money he's due. This is the defendant, Jade. She says the windshield was already broken because the plaintiff punched it in a fit of rage. She admits she did hit the same windshield, but it was already damaged. Furthermore, the plaintiff put his hands on her in a threatening manner, and if anyone's owed money today, it's her. She's accused of losing control.
All parties, please raise your right hand. Be seated. Come to order, please. Litigants have been sworn, Your Honor.
Thank you, Douglas. Eric Patterson, you are suing Jade. You've asked to be referred to only as Jade for $219.19, the amount to fix your car windshield that you say she maliciously broke. Tell me what's going on.
Well, basically, the whole incident had to do with an altercation with another sister. And
how do you know Jade?
She's a sister of my girlfriend.
Okay. And your girlfriend, is your girlfriend here?
No, she's not. Her other sister stole another sister's
Wait, stop. How many sisters are there?
There's 4 of them.
Okay. Listen, if you want to give them different names, Sister 1 is your girlfriend.
Okay, 1.
Sister 1 lives with you.
Yes.
And Sister 1 is your sister. Older or younger?
Younger.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 20.
You're 20. How old is your...
18.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Are you dating an 18-year-old?
Yes.
Jeez. All right, and the other 2 sisters...
And the 2 other ones is older than me.
Older than you, fine. All right. Now, there's an argument between sisters 3 and 4, right?
Yeah, over a stolen $20 Nike hat.
That had been stolen when?
About a couple weeks prior to this incident.
And who stole it from who?
Sister 3 stole it from Sister 4.
How did you know that?
Well, she eventually admitted it.
Oh, she did? Did Sister 3 admit it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, and the only problem
So they have an argument over something stupid.
Yes,
all right, the
very
other
stupid.
2. And then what happens?
Well, apparently Jade felt, even though Sister 3 stole the hat, that Sister 1 was out of line somehow.
That's your girlfriend?
Yes. So somehow she came over and started an altercation with Sister A.
Sister 1.
Excuse me. Because
your girlfriend.
Because of
you
her,
just say my girlfriend.
Yeah, with my girlfriend, because apparently she didn't like how she responded to being accused falsely of the hat being stolen.
How did your girlfriend respond?
She had a conflict and confrontation with the sister that actually stole the hat.
With Sister 3?
Yes.
What kind of conflict did she have?
Physical.
And does Sister 3
then I broke that up,
live
so
with you? Was she staying with you at the time?
At the time she did.
Now,
yes.
Sister 3 has a child, and the child has some issues?
She has cerebral palsy.
Okay. And was the child living there too?
Yes.
Yes.
And her other child.
What happened to make you so mad?
Okay, so as soon as all this happened, they decided to go put on cable because my older sister stole the tablet from the kids and a TV.
Wait, which sister, 3 or 4?
4.
Wow, she's 4. A real peach. 3 and 4 are real peaches.
Yes.
So Sister 4 decides in retaliation that she's going to steal what? Who's the lady nodding behind you? Is that somebody who knows too much? Who's that?
I don't.
Is that your mom?
Yes.
Is that the mom of
Yes.
all the sisters?
Yes.
Step right on up, baby. You had them all. Come forward.
If you hadn't nodded your head.
She just seems so into it. But just okay, so just stay there for me because I'm probably going to have a question for you. So then Sister 4 in retaliation went to Sister 3's house and did what?
No, she went to Sister 1's house actually and took the TV from the babies and a tablet.
Wait, why did Sister 4 do that to Sister 1? Because she thought Sister 1 had stolen a $20 hat?
No, oh my God.
Is that it?
No.
No, Mama, tell me what's going on.
So basically what is happening is the younger sister, they condone each other's.
The younger sister and the oldest sister?
Right. So they ganged up on this sister.
Which one?
The one who was living there with her 2 children.
Right.
Okay. And the oldest sister came to his house and stole the TV and the tablet.
Somebody stole your TV and your tablet?
Not his TV and tablet. the sister who was living with him.
Did that happen?
Yes, when they say steal, actually her intent was collateral to get the hat back.
Her what?
The collateral for the hat.
That's not collateral, that's stealing.
That was her explanation.
Go ahead.
So it got into a physical altercation between his girlfriend and the sister who was living with him. Because what she was saying was, how did you allow her to come in here and take my stuff? How did you allow her to come in here and take it from the babies, from my children?
What did she say?
I can't say it on television.
No, tell me.
Them kids.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Then what happens?
Then they go turn on their TV, turn on their do all this extra stuff, and they buy a gate so a 3-year-old can't go in their room to watch TV. And I'm like, you allowed her to come into her house, your house, and take this TV and tablet from babies, and now you saying a 3-year-old can't come in your room to watch TV because you don't like him? Because he's loud? And I've kind of felt some type of way about it, and then she said something else regarding my niece can't walk because whatever my sister did while she was pregnant. Yeah, and I ended up bashing the windshield.
Why'd you bash his windshield? He didn't say it. Why'd you bash her windshield?
I know, because that was her.
No, I'm not condoning violence. I didn't just say that. I mean, you're so mad at her. Why are you bashing his windshield?
Because she was driving it. I don't know. I admit that I was wrong for it.
So you admit that you took the 4-year-old's walker, and then you walk outside, and then you bash the windshield.
Yes, I did.
You got some strength. And then what?
Nothing.
What's he saying?
He's just like in shock.
So what happened? How much is this? It's $219. Why haven't you paid for the damage if you know that you damaged it?
I was gonna pay. I didn't have a problem with paying because Eric never did anything to me, and I came to my senses. I was like, that is his car. It's not my sister's. I could give him the money for it. And I said, at first I said, I'll pay half because, mind you, the windshield was already cracked.
How do you know?
Because he and my little sister got into a fight, and I guess he punched it. That's the story she told me. I'm not going to say that's accurate.
Was there already a crack?
Yes, there was.
Was it from your fist?
Yes, it was.
Did you punch your own windshield?
I did. It was a bad day.
It was a bad day. It was a very bad, terrible day.
Mm-hmm. Not as bad as this day.
No, this day was worse, but I don't understand why everybody keeps picking on the poor windshield.
Yeah.
So it was already a crack in the windshield. How big was the crack?
Well, that big.
How big do you say was the crack?
It was a pretty nice crack.
Show me with your hands.
Okay. I would say from the driver's side all the way down to kind of sort of midpoint of the passenger.
How do you know, Mom? You seen it?
Yes.
Okay. So there's a little bit of a dispute on how big the crack is.
Definitely. There's a dispute on a few things.
In any event, so you were going to pay for it, and what happened?
They came over to talk about it, which Eric should have, because that's his windshield. He had every right to come and talk about his windshield. And I didn't have a problem with
So both of them came over?
Yeah.
How long after the event was that?
Oh, that was like 2-3 days.
And had you and your sister spoken?
No. My sister came in, she was like, you need to give me the money for the windshield. I said, first off, I'm not giving you anything. This is Eric's windshield. And she kind of got really nasty. And I'm like, hold on, but I get paid on Tuesday. Why would you pull up on me on a Monday? You wasn't getting no money from me. No money from me on a Monday. And it turned left, and then we was fighting.
How did it turn left? That's the part I want to hear. Why don't you tell me?
She went in my room, actually. She went in my room, started snatching my hats, my shoes. She was like, yeah.
Did that happen? Mm-hmm. What, more collateral?
Exactly.
But why are you allowing this? Look, your role, if you're going to be the older, wiser one, okay, is to calm it down, not to foment it. Why is she even there? The only reason your windshield got a kicking was because the 18-year-old and the confrontation they're having. Why do you bring your 18-year-old to her house to have another confrontation? And much less to steal stuff, because that's theft. That's not collateral.
Well, the bottom line is we didn't want to press charges. We just wanted to be compensated. That's what the discussion was for.
Now, on the windshield, what are we going to do? You feel, what's your defense?
Pretty much, like I said, I never had a problem with paying half of it or the whole thing. It was only $219. That's nothing. But my thing is, when I was fighting my sister, for you to pretty much jump in and put your arms around my neck, now you're going to have to sue me. Now you have to.
Okay. Well, point taken. He had to sue you. He put his arms around, was he trying to separate you two?
That's what it was, but
Did it end up that he was holding you and she was hitting you?
She scratched me across my face while he was holding me, and that's.
But that wasn't. Do you think that was his? Maybe it was his intent. You don't think so?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know.
Was it? What were you doing?
Basically,
When did you finally kick in?
Basically, when the fight was done, Melissa.
Done. You let the fight happen?
Yes.
What did you do? Did you take bets or something? What were you doing while the fight was happening?
After the first time she asked me to get her off her, I didn't. You know, because I said, you guys got in a fight, you guys figure it out yourself.
Wow.
Your Honor.
What?
I know everybody wants to make me look like the bad guy. Can I explain a couple?
You're kind
just
of a bad guy.
things?
There's two things that make you a bad guy in my mind. First of all, you're dating a child who is less than half your age, and I don't like that.
Yes.
So,
That's part of,
it's a free country.
That's part of
but
what
except
I'd
for
like
when I do the math, the impregnation was while she was a juvenile, and therefore there could be an arrest here.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. That's one thing. And the other thing is when you look me in the eye and tell me that your beloved is fighting with her sister, and the policy is to stand back.
Okay.
Yeah, that rubs me the wrong way.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Harvey Levin here. So, the guy is 42 and he's dating an 18-year-old. Is that okay?
I think that it's better if people were closer in age. So,
But is 1842 kind of that's the way of the world, or is it kind of weird?
I think you also have to see the situation.
Well, you are just hedging here. What do you say?
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, as long as he's, taking care of her, paying the bills and stuff.
So that's what it's about?
I mean, look at that age difference, yeah.
I love the way you process that. What do you say?
If she knows that he's older and
Well, she knows he's old.
I guess it's fine.
You laughed. I know that joke too. Going inside the courtroom.
When I met my girlfriend, I was under the impression she was older. She had a 3-year-old.
Oh yeah, no. Tell it to the judge.
With a 3-year-old
The
son.
one that prosecutes you for
With a 3-year-old
statutory
son.
rape. All right, listen. I'm not that judge.
Okay.
I am now here only to discuss the window. And here's what we got. We got you breaking a window. The way court works is that the plaintiff comes in and says, somebody did me wrong. Clearly, somebody did you wrong, and she admits she did you wrong. Then the second thing the plaintiff has to prove is the value of what they did wrong. That's really the only issue we have here. Well, you didn't want to pay me. You said, I'm going to make them sue me. But you also feel like it's a cracked window. Why do I need to pay full price? And put him in a better, see, court is not about putting you in a better position than you were in before the bad thing happened. For $219.19, you'll get a brand spanking new window, which you didn't have. That wasn't what she broke. She broke one with a crack in it. So what I'm going to do is I am going to split the cost of the windshield and order her to pay half, which is a verdict for the plaintiff in the amount of $109.59 plus his court costs. Okay? That's my judgment. Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
Okay, both sides of the line.
So in a case that is really almost equal parts comedy and tragedy, part of the testimony is really funny, but the other part's pretty tragic.
Yeah.
The plaintiff gets $100 and some back, half the cost of the windshield.
I'm just glad it's over.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
I'd like to ask your mother a question. She came up and testified on your behalf, and you said you've washed your hands. Don't go away.
Oh, sorry.
I'm wondering how you feel about your 18-year-old daughter living with a 42-year-old man.
The system has told me that she is grown, and therefore she can do whatever she wants to do. So that's
And you've washed your hands of it, huh?
I'm done.
What about you? What's the relationship now with your other 3 sisters?
I don't talk to them.
Really? None of them? Boy, this is pretty tragic, isn't it?
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. It's tragic.
Okay. They'll pull it together, just not today.
All right. Well, let's hope so. Thank you very much. Okay, you must sign a few documents. Now, here comes Mr. Patterson. But you didn't come off too well in this either, This is kind of a...
Half the money back. I do believe I should have got it all. But, the bigger picture is...
No, the judge explained. The windshield was cracked.
I have to,
so
I have to accept that.
You don't get a brand new windshield.
Yes, I have to accept that. But as far as the sister relationship, this is a sister that has literally stabbed my girlfriend in the back. She's not held accountable for her actions. She needs anger management, and I hope she gets that help.
Well, let's hope so.
Let's hope.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. What do you think about this, Harvey?
Okay, Doug, look, I am not a shrink, but I got to say, you don't have to be Freud to figure out this relationship is going to explode.